This is day 11. Day 11. I was so inspired. I want to share a couple of themes, topics. And all of a sudden now I'm just like blanking. So instead of me blanking by myself, maybe I could just share what I wanted to share. And then maybe it'll create some kind of form and message by me speaking it out loud. Let's try that. There's actually a couple of things. So number one was I saw Toy Story 5. That's out in theaters with a couple friends. And I think the main message that I got away from that was play. And actually it resonates with one of the earlier videos that I recorded and I shared on my channel on being playful, being playful in this in this digital era, where sometimes we get so consumed and distracted by screens everywhere. And that movie just reminded me that it's important to just disconnect from all of that sometimes and just play with toys, like play with pebbles, play with just anything that doesn't have to do with technology. And more than anything, also interact with your fellow humans, right? I think doing those two things in combination with using your imagination and your creativity is what keeps us young, light, happy. But again, the key is the imagination in a playful manner. Imagination, creativity in a playful manner. Okay, so that was one thing that I wanted to share. And the second thing was, which is not necessarily related to this, but when I was having a conversation with a family member of mine recently, we have certainly different communication styles. Though I love them very much, sometimes it's like it's different communication styles, right? Like, and I express that feedback, but then it just throws off the flow of the communication and dialogue. In fact, it's not much of a dialogue. It's more of a monologue at times. And I don't know, I kind of asked myself, I'm like, what is that balance of like being present for that person that you care so much about and you are excited to hear their updates, what they're feeling, their thoughts. But at the same time, like you want to comment and maybe ask questions on what they're sharing. And there's not really that opportunity. Naturally, that flows naturally. So what is that balance of like letting them share and express themselves and almost like, in Spanish, it's called desahogarse. Just letting it out, but also like you being part of that Instead, I feel like sometimes I could just be like that person can just be talking to the wall, and they just need somebody to that could lend their ears to them, and that's it. And they're like, okay, like I'm better now. Okay. But there's not really like a dialogue. There's not really a connection. So anyways, it's just something that I'll just continue exploring, and also mean not me try to provide subtle feedback, but at the same time, like I don't know if that person will change. So I don't know if you guys ever kind of dealt with something like this, but certainly it's something that I'm still trying to balance, you know. Though there's nothing but love. Nothing but love for, again, that person, that family member of mine, and perhaps the person that you guys are talking to. Okay, well, I think I got the message out. There were other things I was thinking about, but consistency is key. We made it to day 11. Tomorrow will be day 12. Thank you so much for tuning in. For those that are tuning in and watching this, I really appreciate you guys, and would like to also create some kind of connection and communication between us. So like, even if you say hi in the comments, or like thumbs up or smiley, like that would be nice. Like, and then I could respond with a thumbs up or a smiley also. So for those brave enough that want to do that, please feel free. All right. Day 12 tomorrow.